I'm Adriana Maya, and we're back with Spliffs and Giggles, brought to you by the Red Eye District. We have a very special guest here today. Her name is I Am Victoria on Instagram. Welcome.
Hi, I'm excited. I'm a little nervous.
It's okay. We actually heard that you smoke blunts, so we have some ready for you.
Yay!
So if you would like to spark up a blunt, or I can spark it up, you can do whatever you would like. We also want to give a huge thank you, first and foremost, to the Red Eye District for putting all this together and bringing this gorgeous lady on with me. I'm so excited to be here interviewing her. It's a blessing.
Yay.
So, would you like to light a joint?
Of course. I'll do the honors. Okay, y'all. Okay.
There we go. And she looks so good while she's lighting it too, right? Like, wow, you have really nice teeth. I'm like super sidetracked. They're like super nice.
Thank you, they're fake. So.
No, they're beautiful.
Thank you. I hope so, girl.
Right, you got your money's worth. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you know, everybody said better see these motherfuckers, okay?
So, first and foremost, you're in the adult industry, right? How long have you actually been in, if you don't mind me asking?
I've been doing Onlyfans for I think it's been maybe 2 years now. But when I first started, I wasn't I was just teasing, doing pictures, and they'd be so mad at me. Like my fans would be like, "What is this? Like I paid, I'm just seeing a normal pic." So then I really started getting into it, and so when I really started getting into it and actually doing more and showing, a little bit more, that's when I started to see okay, wow, this shit is crazy.
Yeah.
My fans really fuck with me because before I was doing OnlyFans, I was just modeling.
Oh, I got
for
you.
Instagram,
Okay.
With Fashion Nova and other brands I was collabing with. So
that's really cool though. That's not for nothing. That's really cool. So, but you made the transfer over to doing more so OnlyFans after you saw what. Yeah. Because once they ask for it so much, it's well, let me see what I can do. So I get that for sure.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
And with Fashion Nova and other brands, they would either short me or not try to pay me. So I was you know what, fuck that shit. I'm gonna make a bag off my social media instead of just promoting these brands for free fucking clothes. Who the fuck? I don't need clothes that bad.
Right? You're I'll buy my own clothes.
Yeah.
See, I feel the exact same way. I've had a couple of brands come at me and I was flattered by the offer, but I had heard so many stories just like that that I'm I could just make my own money, and not have to worry about owing someone something, because people are so shady.
Yeah.
And especially with money, especially with the COVID and the pandemic, money is super tight with people right now.
Oh yeah.
So anytime someone reaches out, I'm uh-oh.
Right.
And I don't trust them.
You know what's crazy though is even though it's a pandemic right now, I feel for sex workers right now in the industry, they're just making it's crazy. You wouldn't even believe it was a pandemic with
true.
How much. And I just feel it's such I don't know, it's just the industry where regardless of what's going on, there's always a lot of horny men out there, regardless, broke or rich, they want to see some ass. So it's a great industry to be in, mostly during this time,
So would you say that the industry was more so something that you expected it like what you thought of it before you got into it? Yeah. Is it like that, or is it a little bit different? Because I know I've brought people on set and they're almost shocked at how content is shot and how you've spent so much time setting up that it's the sex is the easiest part almost,
Yeah. Well, I feel just with me, we do everything amateur, so.
Yeah. But even then, because you're by yourself, so that I do my own. I have OnlyFans too, so I shoot a lot of my own content most of the time, especially with COVID happening. And I'm I didn't really realize how much work goes in, the lights and getting color right and stuff, and
it's a lot.
It's crazy.
People think it's easy. People be oh, you just do OnlyFans. It's easy. It's simple. Mm-hmm. And I'm girl,
this is a full-time job.
It dead ass is a full-time job. I feel if you're gonna fully commit yourself to OnlyFans, you cannot work another job.
You can't if you wanna. Not without help. You really can't. I commend some of the girls who've had. I know that they get these booking people who will just manage their pages for them, and I think that's very cool. But also, I feel it loses that that personal sense in OnlyFans.
100%.
And, like,
Yeah.
they go on there, and unless you're explicitly telling them, like, hey, someone runs my page, a lot of them do say that they feel kind of cheated because they're not really talking to the girl, you know? And I'm like, that part sucks, you know? I'm like, I guess that's just, like, an empathetic thing. I'm like, aw.
It definitely sucks. Like, if, you're paying for that authenticity and, to feel like you're talking to the model. So I can imagine. Like, I'd be mad if I was, like, paying to sex Justin Bieber and he didn't sex me back. And it was, like, his assistant. I'd be like, no.
Pardon me.
I'd be pissed. I want a refund. That's why men get their, like, refund. Because they know. Men aren't dumb.
And I figured out that's why a lot of those guys, they'll ask you to do kind of absurd things. Like, randomly, I've had a guy, like, take a picture with a fork. And I'm like, okay, like, I guess, like, and so I'll do it. And he's like, all right, I believe it. But I'm like, yeah, it's just me. I said that. But I'm like, I guess they have so many people lie.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
What would you say is your favorite thing to shoot? Like, do you like shooting, like, solo stuff?
Yeah.
Are you into, like, a boy-girl thing?
Yeah.
Because I know I get requested to shoot, like, anal a lot, but my favorite thing to shoot is actually girl-girl.
Yeah.
Just because I feel like it's more fun and it flows, like, naturally. Whenever you do, like, a boy-girl thing, it's so many things you have to worry about, like, opening up to the camera and, like, kind of talking to them, and it loses, like, the intimacy, I guess, unless you're shooting a different angle.
No, you're right. I do like girl too, mostly because, like, when I do content scenes or I get to, go travel to, like, work with girls, it's, like, interesting. Like, you meet a bunch of different kinds of girls. You meet, you know what I mean? They're
it is, it's fun,
gotta be
right? It's
patient. Yeah, because
do you
girls,
do, like, a girl's trip when you go and shoot those type of scenes?
Yeah, so lately, my friend Megan, she hosts Pink Party. It's really dope. It's like a content event. Anyone can come. Like,
I think I've actually heard of it. Yeah, they're big on Instagram.
Yeah, it's mad dope because, some girls only like to shoot in a certain circle. So, like, it's for everyone. Girls, like,
our industry. Yeah, that's really cool.
So it's really cool. And you get to meet a bunch of dope people and create a bunch of dope shit. And it's just, like, the experience of going out. And, people that have similar stories to you and shit like that. It's just really dope. So, but I do like boy girl, too. That's not...
Right? Ooh, okay. Both. Do you have any, like, favorite positions? Because I know they always, when I'm shooting, and I told you I shoot a lot of my own content, they want me to do more of the missionary stuff, just because it's easy to see everything. But personally, I'm, like, pile driver and, like, doggy. Like, those are, like... opposite position.
No, doggy's probably, like, top tier.
Top tier, right? The number one. Yeah, I feel like gets the job done. Doggy never fails.
No, doggy's nice, but then I feel like when it's the girls' time to come, missionary, because, like...
I'll agree with that. Yes, I will take...
It's harder.
It is. Well, and I feel like in missionary, not that I'm a squirter, like, all the time, but I can squirt sometimes in missionary, but that's, like, the only position I'll really squirt in.
Yeah, exactly.
Any other time, it's like, eh.
No, deadass, that's so true, missionary. Other than that, it's like, okay, it wasn't a real...
Right.
It sounds fun.
Okay, do you have, like, a gauge on size? I'm more of a person who's, like, if I'm into someone, I'm into them, Like, so I fucked, like, people with all sorts of looks and bodies and whatever, like, orientations. But do you have, like a perfect size, or is there, like, a range that's, like, I could work with it?
For me, personally, I think it's, like, okay, size, matters, if it gotta be at least, able to penetrate. You know what I mean? If it's, like, one of the really small ones, it's, like, okay, no. But also the connection is a big thing. Like,
blowjobs are your friend.
When you have a connection with someone, I feel like it's just the sex is more intense regardless.
That is true. Like, that is very true.
You know what I mean? Someone you're just like, okay.
Do you agree that if people ate pussy more, that sex could be better? Like, if guys just took a little more time to, learn about eating pussy and or just do it more, that sex overall would be better? Because I feel like we give head an extensive amount,
Extensive.
But eating pussy is like a special occasion thing. I don't know.
Yeah. I feel like a man should, have some manners and let the girl come first, but that's just my opinion.
I agree with that, because it's easier for them to come. So, like, just do your job and then we're ready. Like,
exactly.
Do you have a favorite person to work with, or someone that you, like, want to work with that you just, like, missed opportunities, you just haven't gotten the chance to?
You know what's crazy is, like, so many girls that I work with now is, like, girls that I, like, when I first started, I was like, oh my gosh, like, I used to look up to them, like, I would subscribe to their shit, and be like, okay, and then, like, it's just dope working with people that you were, like, first subscribed to, and, like, when you were learning and trying to come up, you know?
Yeah.
That is dope.
I think like it is so true. Honestly, I watched Katrina Jade and Adra Fox, and then I got booked for a random, like, Catwoman scene, and she was, like, a superhero, and I was Catwoman. And I was like, Adra Fox. And they're like, yeah, and you're going to do a girl with her. And it's like 45 minutes long. And I was like, Adra Fox. Like, okay. Like, I'm so in there. And it was the best scene of my life. Yeah. It was my oh my God, it's amazing.
Yeah.
I bought it myself. Because I was like, I was so excited. I was like, I need this. Like,
right.
Personal reasons.
Exactly.
But it's for me. Like, no one else can watch it. So.
That's how you know it's good shit when
right?
you buy it.
When you buy
I would buy
stuff.
this. And you look at it, I'm like, wow, I would definitely buy this.
Have you ever thought about coming out with, like, your own DVDs or anything like that? So you could be in, like, sex stores and stuff? Or is that, like, too much? Because I've thought about it, but because I've done porn scenes where they put out DVDs that are in sex stores, but I've never done my own. And, like, I don't know, I feel like, I feel like I'm a little lazy, so I don't want to do it, but it'd be good money, like, really good money.
I've thought about doing, like, Clone-a-Pussy, like, you can do that. I feel like that would be, like, a definitely good business idea.
Do you get that question a lot if you've done it? See, that's how you know you should do it. Cause
exactly.
I recently started answering, like, OnlyFans messages, like, personally and stuff, and that's all they fucking ask. They're like, you've been in for a while, like, you gotta, come on.
Yeah.
We wanna fuck you.
No, that girl.
I'm like, it's the next best thing, because I don't escort, you know, so I feel like it's perfect.
Yeah, it's like the same feeling that they can get. And they literally will imagine it, and they'll just be looking at a video of you while doing it, so it's like the same feeling, you know?
Well, and then you can do, like, custom videos for them specifically, and, like, you know, talk to them about them fucking you, because it's you. Like, I think that's so cool. I
love customs. Customs are my favorite. I feel like you get, like, an intense moment with the like, giving a fan an intense feeling is, like, dope.
Have you ever had someone who just keeps, like, buying customs from you and stuff?
Yeah, I definitely have, like, top fans that are, like,
that's fire.
You know what I mean? So I just try to give back and, like, send them free shit all the time. It's like,
you heard it here first, folks. She sends shit back to all her top all her top subscribers, all her people who love her and support her. You might want to get on that. Like, yes,
it's dope. It's
absolutely. Especially in the holiday season. Exactly. I feel like you guys might want to hop on that. Because the giving season will be over soon.
Oh, it never stops. The giving season never stops. See, all year round.
You might want to look at a year round. I'm like, I'm going to subscribe. Like, hello. Like, that's funny. Do you want to hit this joint? We also have blends. Cool. Also, we have so many drinks and snacks that you can try from Exotic Society Shop if you would like to. There's Gatorade. There's different types of Fanta that I'm on it.
I don't think I've ever drank this.
I'm going to try this. It says what the fuck, but I don't know what the other thing says, but I'm going to try it.
Yes, this is like exotic soda, right? I don't think I've seen shit.
Yeah, that one's actually so good. Also that whitish, grayish one, delicious. You can sample it in your Exotic Society cup if you would like to. I also have a drink already poured, but I am going to be sampling some things because I like the snacks.
No, this is so cute. I love this little cup. I need them like this.
Right, they give them to us every time. I'm like, I like it. I need to get my own, like, to just have around, though. Exotic Society.
Ma'am, you said you were going to roll me a blunt, so...
Oh, let's do... Well, yeah, you have to pick some weed.
I gotta see.
Here we go. We have gelato.
Ooh.
It looks like strawberry banana. I love that smoothie.
Yeah. Cali Kid Organics. This shit is dope. I love. Look at this packaging.
Cali Kid Organic. Thank you so much for all these goodies. We're gonna crack these open and try them out. We're so excited to try them.
This is cake. What?
Yes. This is good. It's so beautiful that you want to smoke more weed, because sometimes I feel like I don't want to, like, pressure people into smoking, but also I would like you to try all this deliciousness. And this is actually the funniest thing I've seen, and it makes me smile. These are Blazy Susan.
It's cute. I love
joint papers, right? And they have a grinder, Blazy Susan, and like the cutest thing I've ever seen. Like I'm like, I want that. I want an apron with it. I
everything.
I'm Blazy Susan.
I'm definitely fried, but I'm gonna try to keep thugging it out for you because I'm fried.
She's my type of guest. One that just she's like, I'm gonna hold on for you because you're smoking. Here's the thing. I'll go with you. I'll go hit for hit. I'll go whatever you want to do. I'm in for the count. Mm-hmm.
I can't. I'm gonna
I'm down with you. It's all good. Whenever you need a second, you could literally just hand it to me, and then I'll take over for a couple minutes. I'll puff. You don't talk so much anyway, but I'll forget, and I'm like, oh yeah, like, you wanted this too. It's okay, dude. All right. So, do you have a preference for like older or younger men, or like older or younger women?
Oh,
because I like older women and older men, but I also fuck whoever I want to fuck.
Well, I think older men for sure.
Yeah,
and they're more mature. Like the young ones, I just feel like not all, but they're just most of them.
Yeah,
they're in their fuckboy phase. Like every boy has like a fuckboy phase in their life. For
exactly,
sure. And it's usually when they're younger.
I want to skip over all of them.
All the fuckboy shit.
That way I don't have to deal with it. Because I feel like, well, they do say that girls mature faster than men.
Yeah.
So
that is
I'm like once we're caught up, like I feel like I'm 24 right now. How old are you, by the way? I can't believe I didn't ask you that.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm 21.
You're 21. Oh my god. Honestly, that makes me want to fuck you more.
Exactly, right?
Yeah, like that's so awesome.
It's weird.
Okay, but you said you've been doing it for 2 years. So you got in at like 19?
Yeah, when I was it was crazy. I was still in college, but I was still at my mom's, which was like mad weird.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mom, if you watch this. But
we care about the moms.
But I mean, it was rough because it'd be like, but
it's
I was like, I got it. And then I got my own place with my man, and we've just been
thugging it out ever since. Yeah, that's fire though. Honestly, when I got into the industry, my dad verbatim, he was like, "It's got to be someone's daughter." I was like, yeah, that's a true thing to say. Like, that is... My mom, oh my god, my mom was so upset. But also, what are you gonna say? Like, what are you gonna... Like, I'm making money. Who cares?
Yeah, exactly. I feel like it's not like we're hurting anyone. I mean...
Right, I got my own life. I'm not addicted to drugs. I'm just having fun and...
There's serial killers out there, like...
Thank you. Like, you could be worried about that.
Yeah, because if I was a serial killer, then we could talk.
Right?
Like, then we need to sit down and have a conversation. Motherfucker, you're crazy. But
right. I'm not ruining holidays. I'm not, like, everything's really good for everyone involved. So maybe we should all just suck it up. But it's true. You know what's funny? My sister even got into sex work. Do you have siblings? Really? Yeah, she's a stripper. Well, she was a stripper, but before COVID. But she's a stripper.
Yeah.
Do you have siblings?
I have one half sister. She's 10. She's a little brat. I love her. She's so smart. She's cute.
Do you ever think about like having kids after the industry? Like, is that like a real thing for you? I'm like terrified of having kids. Yeah. Like, actually, like having kids, I'm terrified.
Oh my gosh, no! I've seen that shit on Twitter, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, it's fucked up. I have a couple friends who've had kids. Oh god, it's so bad. I
would need like a C-section. I couldn't. Like, imagine a head. That's a lot.
I think honestly, I'm at the point where like I have enough money. I'm like, I think I'm gonna go surrogate and just call it a day because I refuse to ruin my pussy. Because here's the thing. What if your kids fucking hate you? Like I'm like, if you're a good parent, they shouldn't, but what if your kids fucking hate you? Yeah. Then your whole life, you're like, this piece of shit hates me, and guess what? I ruined my fucking, not only your pussy, haha, that's the least of your worries, guys. Your asshole, do you know what an episiotomy is? I googled that shit, don't do it. Also your titties. I don't know if you've seen my boobs. I can't show you them right now, but you can see them later. Google me. Also Google her. I'm gonna Google you. Can you imagine like those greedy bitches? They ruin every fucking part of you. And that's also a huge reason why I think I'm so into girls. Like, I'm so turned off from having babies that I'm like, pussy is actually perfect. Like, it's never mean to me. They don't, like, try to control me, really. Girls are the best. Like, they always want to cuddle. And they always want to try new foods. I don't, like, girls always... Are you a foodie? Are you always down to eat?
Oh, my gosh, yeah. Like,
see? Always down to eat. That's it. If you've never dated a girl before... do it now. That was the perfect time. You're welcome.
Like, if you don't like to eat, then we can't be together.
It's, but food is, but can you cook? Or are you like a go out type of person?
I do not cook. I'm sorry.
No way.
No, yeah. Uber Eats is like...
Wow, yeah. I can cook and I still use Uber Eats.
Like, Uber Eats, probably, like, it's bad.
Yeah, a bad amount.
Like, honestly, if I look at my Uber... I should bring it up.
Are you a Diamond member? I'm a Diamond member. And I'm like, you know what's fucked up? It's like, cook at least one meal a day. That's what pisses me off. I'm like, how did it get this far? Like,
I try sometimes. If I'm like motivated, I'm like, okay, fuck, I'm gonna cook chicken.
But see, it's because it's shooting your own content. You're doing so much that it's like, food is the least of your worries. That by the time you're done, you're like, I don't even feel it, because then you gotta clean, and you gotta, like, fuck that, dude.
Girl, it's a lot. It's just, like, the effort. It's a lot of effort.
Yeah.
People think, that's what we're talking about, people think it's easy, but, girl.
Do you do fetish content? Like...
Yeah.
Ooh, like what?
Oh, girl, I mean, I'm open to anything, except, like, I don't know.
What's the weirdest thing someone has asked, or not weirdest, but, like, well, weird is subjective, because it's whatever's normal to you, so it is the weirdest thing. What's the weirdest thing that someone's asked you to do? Mine was, someone asked me, they asked me to fuck myself in the ass with my hairbrush that they saw me use in, like, a Snapchat video, and I did, and they had me mail them the hairbrush. And they were like, now I have the video of the Snapchat and then the video of you fucking yourself with it, and now I have it and it's mine. And I'm like, okay.
Did you do it?
Yeah. I made $400. It's like, of course I'm going to do that. What? For a 3-minute video?
Yeah.
I'll do it.
I love it here. I'm going to, like, request a crazy custom from you.
I'm gonna see. We could do it together and then we'll still do it. That's cool. I mean, do you like threesomes?
Well, I never had a threesome, so. Well, it depends. I had a threesome, like a real threesome or like a fake threesome.
Whatever, either one.
Because, like, there's real ones and fake ones. Yeah, like, someone just, like, when I was, like. Okay. No, the fake ones when, like, you know, when you were in, like, high school, maybe.
Oh, I got you, yeah.
But it's fine. Maybe, you know what I mean? And then it's like, okay.
No, I've done those, but I feel like...
making out and, like...
Yeah, but the girls are, because girls, well, I was always into girls, so I've had, like, I guess real, because we were, like, all actually, like, fucking. No, but I have an open relationship, so what's up? But no, we would... the dude who I thought I was gonna marry, like, in high school, like, he was, like, the love of my life. As a kid, though, like your first love, you know, and I met him at church camp, so it was meant to be. Yeah, I used to be a church camp counselor. So.
Are you serious?
I'm so serious.
How was that?
Amazing.
You see, like, that shit is probably mad dope. Like,
no, it was so fun. Honestly, I love working with kids, obviously, because I do adult work. I'm not going to be able to work with kids till I'm much older and after I've done school, and there's been, like, a significant amount of time separated from it, but I'm definitely going to work with kids later, but until then I'm going to work with animals. Fuck it, you know, they're cool anyway.
I love animals.
Yeah, and if they bite, I feel like I'd be less mad if an animal bites me than if a kid bites me. Like, if a kid bites me, I'm like, look here, you little fuck. Like, my niece would not, no, she would, she absolutely would.
My nephew would too, he's bad.
Yeah, she was like, she's actually so, that's hilarious. Girl. Okay. So, what do you want to do after the industry? Do you have, like, plans? Are you going to school? Or is it kind of just, because you're only 21, you said. So, it's like, you have so much. I'm 24, and I feel like the world is closing in. I'm like, it's over. I'm not married. Things are bleak. But no. Yeah, I have a fiance, but I just say that because I bother.
Feel you. Girl, no. It depends. I mean... I don't know, girl. That really does depend, but... Do
you want to go to school, or is it like a...
That's a really hard
question. Maybe you'll just have a different
occupation. I don't even know what I'm going to do tomorrow. Like,
honestly, I feel the same. Like, I want to work with animals, but I'm like, do I want to be a vet? Do I want to have a sanctuary? I don't know.
I feel like I want to, like, do shit now for, like, the future. You know what I mean?
Oh, prepare, yeah.
Like, try instead of, like,
I feel you.
blowing money on stupid shit, girl.
Well, and I feel like I've been traveling so much that I want to travel as much as I can before I have to, like, settle down, you know, and, like, be serious, I guess.
I feel you. I don't know. I definitely want a family, like, kids, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know where. Like, I feel like we're, you know, with our job, we can, like, go anywhere, so it's hard.
Do you have a destination that you want to go that you just haven't?
Girl, I want to travel, like, everywhere.
I
feel like there's so many places, and, like, but then, you know, the COVID and stuff like that. But
it ruins... That's the thing, I'm like, because of COVID, like you said, sex work has there's been a huge spike. There's so many girls that are making so much more money, but now that we know we can make content, we can do this and travel, we can't fucking go anywhere. And I'm like, we have so much goddamn money. Like, I'm genuine, I keep hitting goals for myself that I'm like, oh, I hit this, and then I hit this, and then and I'm like, but I can't do anything with it. I just keep investing in different things. It's so annoying. And I'm like, I'm going to go to fucking Italy and just fuck off for like a month, you know, and be like, everyone, suck my dick. Like, you know, like, but literally because COVID, everything is so different. Has COVID impacted you in any ways negatively that you feel comfortable talking about?
Yeah. Well, my grandparents are from Brazil, and they're like my heart and soul. Like, I love my grandparents.
They live here, or they still live in Brazil?
They live in Brazil. So they came here, like, last summer, and then they come back and forth, which is mad dope. Because, like, I grew up with my grandpa. I love him. He's, like, my... Girl, I'm going to work with my grandpa.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Mine is too. It's cool.
So it's sad because, like, they're getting older and shit, so, you know, I want to spend more time with them.
Absolutely.
And, like, now, like you said, we have, like, the luxury and the finances to be able to help them.
Can't.
And I can't. It's frustrating. Like, they love the U.S. Girl, my grandpa, he'll go to Wegmans. He'll be... That's his favorite thing.
That's so cute.
He loves Wegmans. I swear. It's so cute. Girl, he's a nut. But they love it here, but then it's just like the dollar to the, you know, euro and shit like that. But it's crazy.
It is different.
My grandpa is a crazy man. Like, I always, listen, all he needs is a
Since you were a kid, that's been like your buddy though, right?
Yes, he's such a like he
Me
is just
too,
such a like
I feel the exact same about mine. That's funny.
Like I get my like I'm such a like genuine person, and I feel like you can tell just by him, like the way he did shit, like he made sure everyone had shit before him.
Oh, that's the best.
Let me stop getting in my bag about my grandpa.
No, stop. That's so cute. See, but that shows the family dynamic that you have. That even in the sex work, your family is still like a very intricate part of your like everyday life.
Yeah,
that's fire.
sure.
A lot of people don't get that luxury. My sister, when I first joined, she was like, "Oh, I'm disowning you." She didn't talk to me for like 6 months, but my sister was like my best friend. So I was like, "Okay, bitch. Like, we'll talk." Like, and then she called me crying. I'm like, "Yeah, you're being so dramatic. Like, that's so rude. Like, you're disowning me. Like, shut up." Like,
I know, family, no matter what, you know, they stick around.
Exactly. See, but that's the thing. So, some people, they do cut you off, but eventually, I've known, and everyone that I met in sex work, they do say your family comes around. Mm-hmm. So if you've ever joined sex work or you have that issue, that's something that you could look to. You could just ask other sex workers, and usually they'll tell you, like, no, maybe they stopped talking to me for a little bit, or they gave me a little bit of sass, but it's cool. Like, they're not really tripping over it. Like, and I love that, because it's like, you do need that support system, because some days you get online and you're not feeling yourself, you know, or like,
definitely, we
you
all
don't
have
that
those
motivation,
days.
like, and it's like, you're the only one managing your stuff, so you kind of have to just keep pushing forward. Like, but it sucks if you don't want to.
Oh, no.
Especially if you don't have someone like backing you up, like supporting you. Do you have like a guy that you shoot with continuously, a boyfriend, or someone that is like your support system, or someone that you work with at least?
Yeah, my man for sure. Like, we've been doing this shit since like the beginning, when like, you know, I had like, he was the one who told me to make an Onlyfans. So he's really like, girl, get your money.
Yeah,
we love
see,
a
that's
man like
fire.
that, you know. Versus like a guy who's like, no, I feel like,
it's a golf club, I
feel
think.
definitely men, I feel like, that don't want their girl to have like a site like that. I mean, I get it, but I feel like it's low-key insecure. Like, they don't want other men to see their girls, but it's like, respect, you know what I mean? It's just, it's,
I don't understand.
Girl, do your thing. If you're watching this and your man tells you not to make an OnlyFans, make one.
Exactly, because genuinely, one, there's always someone out there who'll do it.
Yeah.
And then also, why would you let someone stop your money if you don't, like, realistically expect you're gonna stay with them? Like, fuck it, right?
Exactly.
Like,
Girl,
but if
life
you're gonna
is
stay
short.
with them,
Yeah.
shoot with them.
Life
That's
is
the.
fucking short.
I'm telling you, that's the bag.
Yes.
Get a partner that is cool with it. You guys are down to shoot together. Make your money. You travel together. You get to do like the coolest shit together, and you're making money. It's like, what better life? It's like the YouTube vloggers X-rated. It's so cool. Yeah.
That's the best way to put it.
Right?
Are you on YouTube? Your YouTube's probably dope shit to get on, mostly for like people like us. Like,
okay,
reaches a different audience.
I keep thinking about making one.
Yeah.
But because I'm already doing like the OnlyFans thing, I'm like, it's so much to manage that I have like so many things in different pots, and I'm like, I don't want to overextend myself. And also, once COVID's over, I feel like I'm just gonna take a trip and like. Fuck off.
She's
for
ready.
like,
She's ready to go.
Dude, I'm so, I just need to like get out and like, I'm thinking, have you ever, okay, the tiny houses, have you seen a tiny house? Oh my gosh,
like
it's a phenomenon. The tiny houses, they're amazing. It's like a mini house. You can get them on, it's like a mobile home, but not a mobile home. It's like they actually build a tiny house.
Really?
It's the coolest shit in the world.
I'm gonna check this out.
But I want to do it with my dog. Like,
100%.
Yeah, my fiance's like, pardon? Like, I'm like, yeah, like me and Lola, we're about to dip out for a couple months and tiny house it up. Like, it'll be cool, dude. Because he's not happy, but I think it'll be fun as shit.
What kind of dog do you have?
She's actually a pit bull terrier mix. Do you have any pets?
Yes.
You're like a pet person? I am too.
Oh my gosh.
Are you a cat person or a dog person? Let's get this out there.
I'm definitely a dog person, but I love cats.
I felt it. I could.
discriminate.
See, I like cats too, but if I'm at the animal shelter, I'm most likely picking a dog.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Yeah. See, I knew I wanted to fuck you. I could feel it. It's
No,
like, I had this like sixth sense.
I feel like people get cats because cats are easier to take care of.
They are, but the thing is,
what I mean?
you have a lot of people say that if you're not used to having animals and getting a cat as your first one, it's like you don't know how to take care of them because cats kind of like fuck you.
They do their own shit.
Yeah. So if you're not, I guess,
Everything.
confident in yourself, like you don't like it.
That's
hilarious.
Cats are mad dope. Like they do their shit in like a little litter box, and you just clean the litter box. But dogs, no, they go everywhere. They don't give a fuck.
Fuck that.
My dog's mad disrespectful.
Oh wait, what type of dog do you have?
A Frenchie.
Oh my gosh, stop! I want one so bad.
No,
they're
don't
so
do
expensive.
it.
I know.
They're just bad. They're
Yeah.
like disrespectful and they're stubborn. Like they.
Oh, God.
My dog be like, if I get mad at him, he gets. He's like, oh girl.
He gets mouthy. Yeah, my dog gets mouthy too.
They get,
That's
yeah,
funny.
they have
She's a
attitude.
mouthy bitch. We have so many treats and blunts and goodies. Do you want to open up some of these weed packages from Kelly Kid Organic? We're going to crack some of these open. Obviously, you're going to be able to take some home. We want to give her the chance to choose something. Ooh. And then I have a question to ask along the way. So I'll help you open these so you can, because I feel, they have the tabs. Never mind. I was going to say it might be difficult, but they do have the tabs. This one is strawberry banana. I like the smoothie. So oh no. My big hands don't know what they're doing. Oh no, I feel like I need scissors. Do you have scissors?
Want me to try?
Maybe, yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, help me. Please, I need help. Ooh, look at that. The little weed fairies have dropped them off. You remember them?
Yeah.
As Exotic Society Shop. They gave us all these yummy goodies. Yeah. These chips, these cookies, these delicious yummies. We love them. They give us, what are they, Keef rolled blunts or Keef dip blunts. Oh, they're amazing. They're so good. I get them at every event. And what's funny is, like, we go there, to, like, be, like, promo girls and type stuff. But me and Evelyn literally always end up buying so many blunts from them because we're like, those are the best. So, also, shout out to Blazy Susan. That's the funniest thing I've ever heard. Okay. I have scissors. Yeah. I'm gonna open gelato first, just because it looks neon and it's exciting. Do you have anyone from high school that has ever kind of dissed you and then tried to hit you up now that they know that you're in the industry, girl or boy?
Low key, no. I was really fat in high school, so skirt.
That's okay. Those fucking bitches.
I used to, oh my gosh, when I was in high school, I would definitely catfish. I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. I would edit I would FaceTune my pictures so much. It was so sad. You ever seen those like bad FaceTune moments?
No, but honestly, I've seen pictures of myself in high school, and I'm like, what? One, I didn't have eyebrows. I'm like, what is actually happening in this? Like, no one told me, and that's the thing.
Yeah.
We're friends. Like, I have friends that I've been friends since like junior high, and I'm like, I will actually fight you bitches. Like, what the fuck is wrong? But I was pulling whoever the fuck I wanted, so it didn't really matter. I'm like, people need to up their standards. I'll tell you that much. Cause I would have never fucked a bitch with no eyebrows, but I'm not kidding. I didn't even start doing my eyebrows till senior year. Like, and
senior year.
I'm not kidding. I'm not even like the beginning, like the end part. Like, bitch, like up your Washington State, get it together, you grimy bitches.
I have to see a picture.
I'll show you. It's oh god, it's so bad. It's so bad, dude.
Okay.
I saw one the other day of me and my best friend, and I was like, honestly, the fact that we didn't talk to each other, it's disgusting. It's fucking disgusting. Okay.
Oh, throwback pictures are the best.
Okay, I really like this gelato.
Yes, let's try the gelato.
You're gonna want to check that one out,
Yes.
Cali Kid Organic. What would you do if you ever caught like your boyfriend masturbating? Like at all, like just masturbating in general. Well, like would you freak out?
Should I be really honest? Yeah.
Yeah. Because I feel like if it was a girl I didn't like.
Yeah.
Well, I know what I would do if it was a girl I didn't like. I did it, but a girl that I liked, I'd be like, we could fuck her together. Like I'm like, this is perfect. Like we will both fuck her.
Yeah.
Or I will watch. I'll be okay. Let me like. I realized I like being like a voyeur, but I think because I do like hardcore porn and like gotten so in the industry in like mainstream quote unquote porn that I'm so jaded that I'm like, yeah, you want to fuck her? Cool, I can watch you fuck her, and I'll literally masturbate the whole time. That's how that's cool. Like
I mean, like low key, it just like turns me on a little bit. Like I don't know, it's just like something about. It's cute.
Yeah.
Like, do your thing.
Cute. You see, she said that. She's a freak. I know she is. Do you like latex, or are you like a whips and chains girl?
Oh, I mean, I've never done like what is it, BDSM? What is that?
You never even done like had someone tie you up or like handcuff you or nothing like that?
No. I did a scene where I was a dom, but. I feel like
where you're a dom. I would totally let you dom me.
Yeah, it was with a girl.
I love being a sub, yeah.
5 girls. It was great. It was a dope
5 girls. Wow. No, that's even hotter.
It was so sexy. It was a good
It is.
video.
I think girl, like, where the girls are actually into each other are so much better. Those scenes, like, but that's also comes apart with, like, knowing, like, which performers you like. Like, you can genuinely tell, like, that they like girls, or at least the people that they're working with, even if it's not, like, everyone, you know? So I have a lot of girls that I try to request. I'm like, I don't get a lot, but also I feel like I get lucky because I'll do content with like new girls or I'll get random shoots with new girls and like it's all been pretty good lately since COVID. Like I would knock on wood. I'm like, where's the wood? Like knock on wood, but like it's been very good since COVID came, so I'm happy with it.
I know. I feel you. I'm really fried right now. Like, honestly, guys.
That's perfect. We have blunts. We have a blunt for you.
Like, I'm trying to hang in there. I can't keep up.
It's fine. We don't even have to smoke. I'll keep smoking.
She's a champ. This is a champ right here. I feel like there's people that, like, can just, like, smoke, and then there's people like me that's a pussy.
Honestly, you're not a pussy. To be fair, I had a medical card when I was, like, 12 in Washington State. So I've literally been smoking weed, like, heavy since I've been, like, 12. So it's not your fault. Like,
we love it.
Yeah, like, and honestly, I moved to Florida and buying... You know, it's not legal here. Medically it is. But moving here, I was like, what? Like, how do I get weed? Like, I have to, I have to talk to someone? Like, fuck that. Like, that's so whack. But we do have a blunt for you. Thank you. We also, I know you saw that gelato.
No, that's gelato.
We're also going to kick open the strawberry banana, this deliciousness.
Yes. This is that.
Ooh, Cali Kid Organic, thank you so
Yes,
much.
and look at this fucking
looks
packaging.
so fucking good. Right? It's so cute.
cute.
I want to always save the bags, but you have to ruin them to open it. And I'm like, it's fucked up because I really like it.
I know, it's like so cute. I'm like, damn.
Right, I want to do like an art project with like all my open weed, if I would have saved them. Now I can't. We're going to give a huge thank you to Exotic Society Shop. I want to give a huge thank you to I Am Victoria on Instagram. Do you have any projects that are coming up, any content that you're dropping, any links that we need to check out so we can get a hold of you and just watch your next few steps that are going on?
Yes, you guys can follow me on my IG. It's at I Am Victoria with 3 A's and 1 underscore. And you can subscribe to my site. And you can fucking Twitter. I got a Twitter. I got a fucking TikTok now.
Okay, we're gonna have a
Are you
lot
on
of.
TikTok?
I'm not, but I've been debating making one. It's because it's a child-based site that I'm like,
Yeah,
but if
it's a
I'm
little,
doing, I do a lot of PG stuff anyway, so
Yeah.
I'm like that's not like anyway sexual. So I might. We'll talk about it. Maybe we'll do one together. But we also want to give a huge thank you to everyone who made this happen. Exotic Society Shop, Cali Kid Organic, the Red Eye District. We thank you so much for putting this all together. It has been a wonderful episode, and thank you so much for coming on. You've been such a dream to have on. You're amazing. I hope we can maybe do a shoot or something in the future.
Ooh, she's hitting on me, guys.